Thanks for joining us here at Somerset Place. We're focusing today on the 1994 archaeological excavation of the Lake Chapel, which was an Episcopal church built for the religious instruction of the enslaved community. Although the building foundation wasn't exposed when archaeologists arrived in 1994, they knew its exact location and ultimately excavated a, quote, irregular block 30 feet by 63 feet, totaling 1,825 square feet. They found the building had 12 remaining brick foundation piers, while 2 others had been destroyed. The piers extended up to 2 feet below the surface, but they weren't uniform, quote, with some courses consisting of fragments fitted together and others of neatly laid whole bricks, end quote. The chapel had 2 brick chimneys, one on either end, that also varied in size. Archaeologists found the southern chimney to be 7 feet by 4.5 feet with a 3-foot square firebox inside. Its base was buttressed for an additional support and reaches 2 feet below ground surface. But the northern chimney measured 6 feet by 4.5 feet with a smaller firebox. Its base was not buttressed and only goes 1 foot underground, quote, suggesting lighter overall construction, end quote. Both chimneys provided heat for the church, but it's unclear why they differed in size. Based on their research and excavations, archaeologists determined the chapel, quote, was a long, narrow, 1-story building, whitewashed inside and out. The pier measurements suggest it was about 48.5 feet long and 16.5 feet wide, with 768 square feet of interior space. Outside the building, archaeologists discovered that the remnants of the brick walkway, which connected the chapel to the main north-south walkway along the street, were destroyed, but they did plot the historic work road that ran in front of the structure. To their surprise, workers also uncovered almost 34,000 artifacts during their excavation, more than any other building. Among them were 8,000 fragments of window glass, which is consistent with the interpretation that the chapel had many windows. But the vast majority of artifacts were domestic materials from after the Civil War. While the church was used sporadically in the late 19th century, it eventually served as a tenant dwelling until its destruction in the 1920s. Based on that, the archaeology team had 3 theories about the presence of so many 20th century artifacts. They could be related to the building's use as a dwelling, or they could be rubbish that was dumped at the building site after it was demolished. Another possibility is that William Tarleton created a significant disturbance when he backfilled the chapel site during his 1950s restoration. Without additional excavations and analysis, the chapel's artifact distribution will remain a mystery. Thankfully, the building's antebellum history is well documented, and you can learn more about the Lake Chapel in our videos linked here. We'll continue our look at the 1994 archaeological excavations next time. While you wait, click subscribe to stay up to date with our channel. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon.